Hey, Kevin, good to see you again. Welcome to the Watchers. We're the Watchers.
Yes, my name is Kevin Marable, and I'm from
And I'm
theblackscript.com.
Victoria Bert, and I'm with Killer Shot Films. And we are here in the very spooky month of October.
Man, this year's flying.
And
It's
I don't know how
flying.
that happened already. We recorded a podcast for the month already, but we wanted to come back and talk about some of our favorite horror films because that is, Killer Shot Films, we produce horror movies. And you and I
Yes,
partnered together to discover a new horror script, which we just optioned. More to come.
yes.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
very exciting. We got a lot of scripts sent to us, but this one is special, and we optioned it, and so we're doing some small tweaks, and we'll have more to report. But
Yeah, I can't wait.
yeah, but we kept the link open, so we still have submissions if people want to still send us scripts.
We'll drop it in the description down below.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you and I are so like-minded with wanting to hear from new writers and new storytellers and a genuine sheer joy of movies and storytelling. And so we thought
Yeah.
we would talk about our top horror movies that we love. Do you want to go first? You want to start with your first one?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll go first, and I'll preface by saying I'm not a big horror film fan, so don't judge me.
I'm not going to
But
judge you. I'm not.
these are some of my
I
favorites.
guarantee by this time next year, you're going to be like, I love horror movies.
Listen, I'm getting into them. I really am. Before I would kind of steer clear from horror films, but starting to watch them a lot more. So.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Okay, go ahead. You tell me yours. Your first one.
So the first one's more of a thriller,
Okay.
suspense thriller. Yeah. But Blink Twice stars Channing Tatum.
You liked it, yeah.
And Zoe Kravitz and Naomi Aki. Mm-hmm. I thought that was a really good movie. The Blackening, which is a horror comedy. I thought that was different.
I don't think I know that one.
It has an all-star cast: Yvonne Orji, Cinqua Walls, Grace Byers, Melvin Gregg, Dwayne Perkins, Jermaine Fowler, Antoinette Robinson, and so many more.
What's it about?
So many more. It's kind of like a spoof on horror films.
Okay.
All black friends, they go to a cabin in the woods.
Love that. That's a great movie. That's a great horror movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Cabin in the Woods.
It is.
Yeah.
And that's actually my next choice. But it's kind of a comedic spoof on horror films.
Okay.
And it's called The Blackening.
All right, so I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna write it down right now. The Blackening. I don't think I've seen that. You see that? You see how this works? All right. Like you did Blink Twice and
Blink
those
Twice.
Are two. All right, let me give you two, okay? All right, you said The Blackening, right?
Okay. Yes, The Blackening.
Okay. I'm literally gonna watch that tonight. So I think I'm gonna try to go and it's almost impossible. It's like my babies. So I think I'm gonna start with maybe the one that I've seen most recently, which is Smile. The movie Smile came out in 2022. Parker Finn, and it was made from a short. It was first a short, and then he turned it into a feature. And here's what I love about it. I love it because it's not the same old thing. It's a horror movie that's big, and it's also an allegory, right, for mental illness, right? Because most horror movies, most really good ones, are telling you a story about something else, right? And the scare lives in our own fears about whatever the movie is about. And this one is she crazy? Is she losing her mind? And her mother was mentally ill and suffering from what looked like, I think, was addictions. And, the idea that a demon can crawl into you and make you go insane from the inside, and you look like you're just losing your mind, was just terrifying. And that it can show up in any space that you're in.
Right, various forms.
Oh my God. That movie just terrified me, and I loved Smile 2. I'm just gonna slip that in. I thought Smile 2 was a great advancing. It advanced on that story. It made it bigger, and it was fantastic. It was just such a new story idea.
So I'm gonna jump in here and say that I also had Smile 1 and 2 listed.
Oh, good. Okay, I didn't look at your list, so I didn't know that.
I'll start by saying that my kids put me on, or one of my kids put me on to Smile.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to watch it, and my son told me that I should definitely check it out. And I think you mentioned it to me as well, so I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and watch it and follow along.
Yeah.
And I actually happen to have the screenplay of Smile as well. So
You do? Did you download a PDF or what? Did someone say?
did. I downloaded the PDF and I was like, I'm going to follow
I
along
love that. I do that too.
and see how much
Yeah.
of the writing shows up in the film.
Yeah.
And it's almost word for word for the most part. And it drew me in.
Yeah.
It drew me in. And so once I saw Smile 1, I was like, okay, well, now I have to watch Smile 2 because I enjoyed Smile 1. Smile 2 has to be just as good.
Well, it didn't have to be, but it was, thankfully.
And just off of the brilliant marketing that they've been doing, and you know, the people showing up everywhere with with the creepy smile on their face.
Well, I didn't see. I honestly didn't catch any of that. I didn't catch. Really? I didn't catch the. I mean, I saw the smile, but I didn't know what it was for. And I really try to stay clear of trailers as best I can because it
was in the trailers. Like this was something that you just, if you were into pop culture.
Yeah. Oh, right. TV, that's right. They were show up at hockey games and stuff, right?
Yes, you could not escape the marketing.
Yeah, I missed it a little bit. I found out about it after, I think I saw it. I didn't see the first one in the theaters. I saw the first one, streaming. Just because it popped up, and I was like, oh, it's a horror movie. Oh, okay. I'm in. I'm gonna always try. And I was like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then so 1 and 2. All right. So I'm going to give you my second favorite. And I think this is also in order of the most recent. And it's Ari Aster's Hereditary.
Hereditary. Okay.
Let me tell you something. That movie, I've seen that movie so many times, and I have spent hours watching documentaries about it, about the storytelling. Really? About the cinematography, about the color theory, about the characters, about the myths of the cult, about the town. It is I have a leather-bound copy of that script with I mean, I love this movie so much, and it is terrifying.
Especially to have a leather-bound copy of the script.
Yes. Yeah, hold on. I don't know if it's leather, but hold on. I'm going to get it. So this is it's not leather. It's a hard copy.
Wait a minute. Is this A24?
Yes.
That's why.
Yeah, you can buy it. And I have this one. I have Witch. And I have Midsommar because I love these movies. These are very good movies.
Yes.
But
is it Midsommar or Midsummer? Because I was calling it Midsummer.
I pronounce it Midsommar because I think that I think it's an O, but I could be being affected. I don't know. I don't think
I actually enjoyed that film, as weird as it was.
So good. It's about grief too. It has it's a lot about grief and codependency. Yeah. Have you seen Hereditary?
I have not seen Hereditary, but I've seen Midsommar, and I know A24 films are top notch. So now that I know it's A24, I'm definitely going to go back and watch it.
I'm just going to give you a few little tips.
Okay.
Don't watch it alone.
Okay, well,
don't watch it at night.
I don't know when I'm going to watch it then, because most of my movies I watch by myself.
All right, you know what? Then go. You be you. Okay.
I'll watch it during the day.
But I'm telling you, I have a very close friend of mine who we both love this movie. And we will get on the phone together and say, should we watch Hereditary? And we will watch it on our computers. And because we're like, oh, did you catch the light? It's like the Matrix with the color theory of the movie, and fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Top.
I have to see it now.
Yeah. All right. What's next on your list?
Next on my list would probably be Candyman, but not the original. Even though the original was good,
okay.
It's the remake, directed by Nia DaCosta. It was actually produced by Jordan Peele, Monkey Paw Productions. Yeah. It still has Tony Todd in it as Candyman, but then there's also Yahya Abdul-Mateen He's the lead character. Coleman Domingo's in it, and I thought it was a good remake for
So do you
Candyman.
like
And
it better than the original?
I wouldn't say that. I don't think it was a bad film. I think it was. I think they did it justice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would say. It may not be everybody's favorite, but I didn't mind it. Didn't seriously? I didn't mind it. Like I said, I don't watch a whole lot of horror
Yeah.
films, so the
What
ones
did
that
you
I
love
do
about
catch,
it? What did you love about the story?
it's more so the cinematography.
Okay.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I would probably say the main thing that I liked, or the main scene that sticks out to me, is the elevator scene.
Mm.
Uh, with the mirrors, and yet when Yaya's looking up, he happens to look up, and then he sees in the mirror reflection it's Tony Todd as Candyman.
Tony Todd, rest in
That
peace.
was great. Yeah, rest
Rest in peace.
definitely,
Rest in peace. He was brilliant.
definitely.
What's next? What do you got? What else?
I do have The Cabin in the Woods.
I
Classic.
can't believe I forgot that movie. You know what it
Yeah,
is, though? That movie doesn't scare me.
no, and to me,
Yeah.
that's another reason why I watched it.
Yeah.
It was more of like a
It's
suspense,
great. It's great.
thriller
Yeah.
for me. So those are the kinds of films that I like,
Yeah.
and sometimes we'll classify them as
Oh, it
horror.
is a horror movie,
But
but when I say, well, the reason why I didn't think of it, because when I was thinking about this subject, I was thinking, oh, what scared me? Like, what movies really scared me? And
mhm.
Cabin,
I feel like a lot of movies that are based in the woods and based in the cabin kind of take from the cabin in the
yeah,
woods.
that movie, used all the tropes of,
Yeah,
you know, most horror movies, and then just turned it on its head. It was so
yeah,
good.
yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
I had to put it on my
Yeah,
list.
that was such a great movie. Okay, I'm gonna go my next one in order of, oh my goodness gracious. Well, I'm gonna do the honorable mention. No. Okay, this one is my next one. Is Sinister. It's from 2012 with Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hawke plays a true crime writer who goes into a house to
Hmm.
start investigating some events that have gone on. And he brings his family into the house. And
Mm.
it's not good. It's no bueno. It's not good.
Right.
And it gets
Yeah.
really dark. It gets
Hmm.
very frightening. It was written by Scott Derrickson and directed by him. It is honestly, it has some really great jump scares. But it's also just terrifying because it's a father and his children are there, and he's a little deceptive to his wife because he knows what went on in the house. So they sort of put
Mm.
themselves he put them in harm's way. So it's very classic. I don't know how many times you've moved.
Oh yeah.
Right?
As a kid, it was like every 2 or 3 years I was a military brat.
Yeah.
So
So moving into a new house and all that entails, right?
yes. Yeah.
Um, it's pretty terrifying. It's pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the next one, which is really an honorable mention.
I was gonna say, what's your honorable
Yeah.
mention?
And then I have the final
Okay.
one that's like, okay.
Okay.
So my honorable mention is Constantine.
Constantine.
Okay.
Al Pacino and
No, that's Devil's Advocate. You're thinking. Okay.
oh, you're right.
I'm thinking
But Keanu
Keanu
Reeves
Reeves,
is in
who
this.
is,
Yes. Okay.
in another life, he might have been my husband. Uh, I just adore him.
Uh-huh.
And John Constantine. Well, I saw it in the movie theaters. I don't think it's a demon story. Have you seen it? Okay, so
No,
it's
I don't
a
think.
story about a demon hunter, and it's based on a
Okay.
graphic novel, and it's very beautiful, and it's a great story, and it's not technically a horror movie, but it has aspects of it that can be a little terrifying. Like it has some scenes in it with a lot of tension, and there are, I guess it's a horror movie. Yeah, there's some horrific things that happen, and
Has all the
it's
elements.
fantastic. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend. Highly
Okay.
recommend. It's entertaining and it's funny, and Keanu is Keanuing, and he's he's got the one-liners, and it's fantastic, and it's got all
Yeah.
this like angel demon stuff going on, and
Right.
um there is a scene with the guy who plays Lucifer, Peter. I'm going to mess up his last name. I think it's French. Stormare. Please excuse me if I pronounce that incorrectly, which I'm sure I did. That's so clever. One of the best entrances of a character that I've seen on screen. The way he emerges onto the scene, and it just has this like Rachel Weisz is in it, and she plays. I don't even want to say who she plays, but
I was just gonna say, man, I don't think I've seen her in a while.
Yeah, well, she was in peak form. And then I have Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, you know,
come on,
that's classic right there.
And so a lot of people say it's not a horror, but it's terrifying.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're dealing with a serial killer,
unrelenting, uncaring.
Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, and
best performance ever.
All the Oscars. It won all the Oscars, even though you know how I feel about the Oscars, but it won. I think it's swept. Yeah, it's swept, and I think it's one of the only or very few horror movies that might have ever done that. It won Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actress, and Best Screenplay.
All the top, all the best.
And if I read the books, Harris's books, and this is the only time I've ever thought the movie is better than the book. It pulled out some story plots that the book had in it that were a little deeper that you didn't really even need. So when you started the movie, it didn't even matter. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that damn movie. I can't tell you, and I still get tense at the end when he's got the goggles on, and she's in the dark. I think it's just brilliant.
Nah, it was really good. Making cinematography,
everything,
story, excellent.
Yeah, I have one more. Do you have any more left?
Mine was really just the Smile 1 and 2.
But we talked about it. Which did you like better, 1 or 2?
1. I would give 1 over 2.
That's tough. That's interesting. Well, 1 is definitely more intimate.
The reason why I say that is, obviously I saw Smile 2, not knowing what the premise was. I didn't watch any trailers, so I didn't really know where they were going to go next. So when I turned it on and it was all about the pop star, I kind of wished that it was about something else. I didn't really care for the pop star aspect.
Isn't that interesting? Have you warmed up to that, or have you seen it again?
I did. I mean, I still enjoyed the film. It's still one of my my mentions, but I would choose Smile 1 over 2.
See, I think that's an interesting point. The first one, right, is intimate. It's about a therapist, right? It's like, and it's very small in that sense, right?
It is,
and then if the demon's goal, right, at the end of Smile 2, and he's like, I've been trying to get to you.
Yeah.
Right? If the goal was to get, the demon wanted to do what it does in front of all the people, as many people as it could, it had to ramp up, right?
True.
And I think they have to be receptive. They're all broken people, essentially,
right.
Or people that have emotional scars, right? Like,
or things that are hidden. You don't see it in the public, but behind closed doors, they got a lot going on.
Right, because you think about the first character, she let her mother die, right?
Right.
And that was her secret, and that was her pain, and that was her guilt. Yeah. Right? And then in the second character, she was, a bit of a mess and basically caused the death of the Jack Nicholson's son's character. I can't remember his name.
I didn't realize that was Jack Nicholson's son.
Oh my God, you didn't see that smile? And he was like,
I did. But as you're telling me, I'm like, he looks just like him.
That movie was crazy good. I really enjoyed how they ramped it up. I don't know if I could pick 1 over 2 or 2 over 1 yet, but I liked how they were able to take it to the next level.
And it was original. Yeah. I think it's an original story. You don't really see too much of that. So I like, to your point, I see where they were going, where they were headed. To me, it could have been something other than pop star.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Maybe if they were like a public speaker, or somebody that runs a mega church or something. I don't. Who knows?
Mm.
But you still deal with a large audience, a large following. Technically fans,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just not the pop
Remember
star
when that
trope.
fan with the skin and was in her house, and that, or when the dancers were in the house?
Yeah, that part was
I mean,
crazy.
that, you kidding me? You kidding me with that
Yeah,
movie?
that was clever, and that was completely original. I do
You
give
got
it.
to give them
I do give.
props. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to give them props. I love that. Yeah. So my last movie that I would say is The Exorcist.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
that to me,
those
1973. I
those movies I steer clear
You
from.
can't get.
I do remember seeing bits and pieces of it as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
but I was like, nope,
Yeah,
not for
that
me.
movie it won Oscars. It won Oscars,
Yeah,
and
it's a popular movie. People still
it
talk
is.
about it.
I've seen the documentary. I've listened to the commentary. I've read about
Yeah.
it. I've read the script. The making of that movie back when practical was the only way it could really be done, and how they did that movie, and they used, really classic techniques to make you feel afraid. Um, I can still watch that movie and just be terrified, sitting in full light. It's so frightening, and I. It's really because you can watch another movie that's about that kind of thing, demonic possession and stuff like that, and it won't be frightening at all because it just is like.
In some cases, it leans on it being like, oh, come on, I don't believe that this could happen. But The Exorcist,
No, it's terrifying. And
yeah,
again, it's not just about, like, there's a lot of discussion about that movie that about the fact that Ellen Burstyn's character there was stuff going on in the house and the family and the dynamic between the daughter and the father, and if you dig into the story, there's so much undercurrent to her being susceptible to this possession,
demon.
and and it's really fascinating. It's really based in some sort of familial thing, and I don't want to tell you because I feel like I don't want to spoil, like, if somebody, God willing,
Oh
hasn't
no,
seen
no,
it.
no, no! This movie has been around for
Yeah,
ages.
I know, but God willing,
Like,
somebody will watch it for the first time. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, I feel like everybody in the world except for me has probably seen this movie, but
You have not seen it?
I've seen it, but not. I don't recollect everything.
Yeah.
I know the parts that I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
and
Those
so
are the
that's another.
Yeah. Those are not.
That's
Wait.
another. Sorry.
No. Here's the thing. The parts with her being possessed are terrifying, but those are not the parts to me that are the most frightening. Right? The
Okay,
parts.
so the parts that I
Yeah.
recollect are
No. Those
yes.
are, that character when Linda Blair is possessed and she's messing with their minds, and that old lady got the voice, and
Oh.
it's on top of the other stuff. It's on top of the addict and her desperation to try to find out what's wrong with her daughter, and it's escalating, and oh God, all right, I'll say no more. I can only say I think it's such a perfectly made horror movie, and if you think about when it was made,
it's the blueprint for a lot of these horror movies.
Absolutely.
It's the blueprint. It is the pinnacle. It's kind of hard to top.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people replicate.
They try.
Opposed to making something that's completely original. And not only, I think the ultimate thing that's horrific about it is that which most horror films are, or at least try to be, is based on real events or true events. And so that's the part that makes it scary. And as you're watching it, it's whatever it is in the back of your mind or psychologically or what, you're like, this actually happened.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back, and you're gonna tell me about what you're excited about.
All
All right,
right,
be right
let's
back.
go.
All right, Kevin, tell me what you're excited about.
All right, I am excited. There's several movies that I'm excited for. One being After the Hunt. It's Luca Guadagnino, but more importantly, I got a chance to interview the cinematographer of this film. His name is Malik Hassan Saeed, and Malik Hassan Saeed, for those that don't know, is a well-known cinematographer in both film, feature film, commercials, but also in music.
Hmm.
He worked alongside Hype Williams early on. Did a lot of music videos for Busta Rhymes and people like that. He's a cinematographer for the film Belly,
Hmm.
which DMX and Nas, which is like a hood cult classic, so to speak. And he also has worked with Spike Lee. He's done He Got Game, Girl
Oh,
Six,
okay.
uh, several other Spike Lee movies, and then he took a long hiatus to stop and raise his family, not completely, but a hiatus from feature film.
Okay.
He was still shooting commercials, music videos, things of that nature, but he hadn't done a feature film in over 20 plus years. I want to say roughly 25 years. And
Wow.
so After the Hunt is his very first return to feature film. And he partnered up with Luca Guadagnino, and he kind of delved into all of the things that they did to make this film happen from the cinematography aspect. And so I'm excited to see it from that point of view. And obviously, it's Julia Roberts, Iowa Debris, and Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield, which is an amazing combination. If you're into dramas like I am and you love strong acting, this is a good
I'm
movie.
excited.
Mm.
When does it come out?
October 10th,
Oh, it's
so
coming
next
up.
week.
Okay.
Yeah, next week. After that, I would say The Running Man. The Running Man, this is a 2025 remake
Yeah.
of the original Running Man. It stars Glenn Powell, Coleman Domingo, Jamie
Who
Lawson,
else is in it? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
Josh,
yeah, yeah. Josh.
Josh
That's who I.
Brolin,
That's who I seen. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, Josh Brolin, Michael Cera, and it's about a guy who's on the chase, and there's cameras following him, there's people following
They
him,
sort
and
of made it more modern, right? They updated the
right,
story. Yeah, it's based on a Stephen King novel, a short story,
yes,
and it was made in
and he
the
just,
'90s, '80s with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I want to say, it was the
I wanted.
'80s.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly.
It might have been early '90s,
Not that
but
we
if
have
I'm
something that we
thinking
could look it up.
right,
Not that there's anything in
exactly.
this world that we could just go, when was it made?
Yeah,
Uh,
don't judge us on the timing,
yeah,
but it's
1987.
a 87. Okay, I thought so. I thought it was late '80s,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's a remake and modern day take on a
are you
classic film in
hearing
my
good
opinion.
things? I mean, like, because they redid Total Recall. Remember with Colin
Yeah.
Farrell? No. Yeah,
Yes, Colin
yeah.
Farrell, and
And Kate Beckinsale.
no,
Kate Beckinsale. Right? Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I kind of enjoyed
no,
it. I kind of enjoyed it. I mean, it wasn't as
I
good as the original, but I enjoyed it. Yeah,
right, and I'm hoping that this is not the case with the Running Man,
yeah,
this version. I'm hoping that this is a fresh new take on it. I hope they're just not taking old IP and just remaking it.
yeah.
Um, and it from the previews, it looks good. It looks great. It looks action packed,
Okay.
and I feel like they got the cast right.
Okay. I'll go see that for
So,
sure.
so,
Yeah,
yeah, so I'm excited to see it. It looks pretty interesting. And then lastly, obviously, I grew up on Tron.
I
I
love
like
Tron.
I like the last Tron as
I didn't
well.
see the
Not
last
as
Tron.
much as not as much as the
Yeah.
original, but
Did you play the
but
video game?
now
Because I played the video.
I
I played
did,
the video game
yeah.
too. Yeah, I saw the one with
And
Jeff.
now
I
we
saw the
have
original with Jeff Bridges because yeah,
yes,
yeah.
and he's in this
Oh,
one.
oh,
He,
fantastic.
he's in this one. Tron Ares is what it's
Yeah,
called, and stars Jared Leto, Jodie Turner Smith, and Jeff Bridges.
amazing, amazing.
And this kind of has like a modern take as well. They introduce AI or parts of AI into the storyline, so it really looks interesting.
So, definitely gonna see Running Man. I think I'm gonna stream Tron, but you know,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna, unless you tell me it's fantastic, then I'll go.
Okay.
I'm on the fence on After the Hunt, but I'm not. I get anxiety with these dramas. You like I don't get anxiety from horror. I get anxiety from dramas, right? Like, so I need to like be able to like escape, like, so I stream them because then I can pause, go to the bathroom, make some food, right? But we'll see.
Yeah,
give myself time to process, right?
Right.
So for me, I'm super excited for Wicked 2. I don't know if you saw the first Wicked.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So I will say, just from my point of view, from guys' perspective, because I don't think many guys go to see go to see musicals. My daughter wanted to go see Wicked, and so myself, my daughter, my wife went to go see it, and I was actually surprised of how good it was.
Yeah.
And so I actually enjoyed it, and so I'm also looking forward to the new Wicked, Wicked for Good.
Wicked for Good. Yeah, I didn't. I was not on the Wicked broom. I was not,
right,
because I didn't understand why it needed to be two parts. You know, I went to see it on Broadway. It's one part. You know, yes, there are two acts, but one sitting, right? So I was in my feelings, but then, you know, Cynthia and Ariana were just giving us all of the drama during the press tour, and all of the crying and all of the feminine love, and I was just like, let me go support let me go support my sisters. Let me go, you know.
Right.
And I was so unbelievably moved by that movie. Like, I was sitting in that movie theater in the dance scene when she was dancing by herself, just crying. At the end of the movie, when she sang Defying Gravity, and the little girl, she saw herself, and then she was just like giving that war cry. It ends. I just held my head and cried. I don't know why I was so moved by it, but it was like, I don't know. As a Black woman, I was like, girl, I feel you. You know,
and I even though she was green,
that was an allegory, right? Yeah,
right, yeah, absolutely,
and absolutely. You know, I don't think we need to, you know, pick that movie apart, because it's been cleaned off the bone. So, needless to say, I'm very excited about 2. I'm excited for 2 reasons. I'm excited to see it and see how they do it, but if it can hold over. Like, I honestly wish and maybe they're doing this, I don't know, because I haven't looked, but I would watch them back to back. Like, I would like that.
No, and I'm sure they're gonna, you know, once they release it and it leaves theaters and it leaves streaming, I'm sure they're gonna do a box set or you know, where you can get both.
Yeah, and then the second movie that I'm really excited for is Black Phone 2, because that first movie. Did you see it?
It was good. I did. It was good, and it was
so clever.
Something very clever.
So clever.
And Ethan Hawke.
Oh my God! I mean, I love movies that are horrors that really like click into base fears, right? Like being abducted, your brother being abducted, your sibling being abducted, your child being abducted, and then as the abductee, I guess, that guy is the guy, you know, and you're in this like basement with this phone ringing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that movie was.
But it was a very simple premise, but they executed it so well for it to be such a simple premise.
Yeah. So I only know it's happening. I've avoided all trailers. So that's why.
Well, there's only one trailer so far, and within the trailer, it looks good. It looks like they're doing this movie justice. It doesn't look like, you know, they rushed. They definitely didn't rush it.
So I mean,
and this is what the fans wanted. I believe the fans wanted a Black Phone 2. So
yeah, I'm super excited about that. I think it's coming out pretty soon.
Yeah,
and I know that Wicked is in November, and I feel like Black Phone 2 is coming out in October. I should have looked before, but you know, that is definitely what I'm looking for. Now, I want to switch gears and talk about if there's anything that you wish you had seen in the theaters that.
I got
Okay,
one.
go ahead. That's now streaming that you can watch it. What can I watch?
Well, it's not streaming
Okay.
yet, and you're going to be upset because I haven't had a chance to see it yet. But as soon as it comes to streaming, we're going to talk.
Okay. Not The Long Walk. What is it?
Long Walk. I didn't get a chance to see it. I really didn't, and it's partially due. Part of it's my fault, but it's also, the theaters out here aren't showing it.
It left. It's still playing here in New York.
I was gonna say it's not completely gone. I would have to drive like an hour.
Listen, it is. As soon as I saw it, I was like, "Yo, I cannot wait to have this conversation."
And I was the one who told you to go see it too. So.
No, but I think you think you had a family thing happen, of course. So like lives, and this is all, I'm never going to be mad that you didn't get to see a movie, but I will dog you until you do see it.
Right. Well, once it hits streaming, we're going to talk about
that. There's so much to discuss, so I'm not even going to say anything more. Put down my lip gloss and wait till you watch the movie. What's the other one?
That's really the main one in theaters that I wish I'd have seen.
Yeah. Wasn't there an Austin Butler one that you said is now available to stream?
Oh, okay. So these are the picks for what's now
available. Yeah.
Available. Yeah. Okay. So Caught Stealing.
Yeah. Okay.
Now available. You can watch that, I believe, on streaming, but I believe it's through Fandango right now. It stars Austin Butler, Zoe Kravitz, Regina King, Liev Schreiber, and Vincent D'Onofrio.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio.
Yes.
D'Onofrio. Yeah. And it's action packed throughout. It's a great. You saw it? Great. I did.
Okay,
see it,
I haven't seen it, so I'll definitely check it out. I can buy it now.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you get a chance to watch, something, if you're looking for something to watch on streaming, Caught Stealing is a good one.
Okay. All right. I had heard mixed things about it, so I'm glad to hear that you liked it.
It did pretty well as far as ratings. It obviously is not high up there but it didn't miss the mark.
Okay.
It didn't miss.
Okay.
So I would say it's enjoyable, definitely on streaming. And if you were looking for a movie to watch, Caught Stealing is a good one. And so the second one I would probably say is Relay. And I didn't know anything about Relay. I saw it. It looked interesting. It stars Riz Ahmed.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with who Riz Ahmed is. He was on an HBO show a while ago called The Night Before.
Oh, yeah.
And
he's fantastic.
And he is very, very good. Very good actor. So it stars Riz Ahmed, Lily James, and Sam Worthington.
Oh, I know who he is too. Yeah.
Avatar. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna press play.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm like popping it in to see the trailer.
And it's good. It's good. I enjoyed it.
All right. I love this segment that we're doing because there's so much to see. Yeah. I don't think we have enough time.
Yeah. If you get a chance to have, take some time, have a seat and watch this, Relay and Caught Stealing are my two picks.
I think, we just launched our website, thewatcherspodcast.com. We should create, or I will create, a list that maybe we can keep these, that when we make these recommendations, we can, have maybe I'll try to do that. I'll see how that looks. Because I just thought, oh my God, I'm glad I wrote this down because now I'm going to have to keep a list of all these movies that you're telling me. The Blackening, The Relay, all these things. Okay. My two things that, actually, I'm sorry, I only have one thing. Okay. Is Spinal Tap 2. Took them a little while, 40 years, I think, a little while to come up with the part 2 of the Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap movie. And did you ever see the original? This is Spinal.
I did not.
Okay. No. When I tell you this was the first sort of, maybe it's not technically the first ever, but it's the first mockumentary. And it was Rob Reiner directed this movie back 40 years ago. It came out and it was about this British band called Spinal Tap. and it is so funny because they are slipping in popularity, and they're on tour, and they can't really afford sets the way they want, and in their mind, and their album is dropping, and it's a mess. It's a mess, and it's just fantastic.
I didn't know this was a mockumentary. I thought it was actually
it's a mockumentary, so it's humor. Wow. Right? Okay. Christopher Guest is then went on to make more of these, Waiting for Guffman and Best in Show, these amazing sort of like mockumentaries about situations with just the humor is so funny. There's some lines that I quote from this movie that if you don't know, I'm not going to bore you with my little geek out. But so Spinal Tap 2, the end continues 40 years, and it's like 40 years after the band is getting back together. I cannot wait to stream it. I cannot wait to stream it. Yeah. So that's my recommendation.
No, that's dope. That's dope. And I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who are into films like that. Maybe also a fan of Rob Reiner.
Yes.
I'm a fan of Rob Reiner as well.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it sounds like something that's worth checking out.
All right, man. So we will, I'll text you after I watch Relay. Okay. I'll let you know. And Caught Stealing.
Yes.
That's it for this episode. Please go give us a listen, a subscribe, a like, a follow, a review. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple. We're on all the places. We're on YouTube. We're everywhere. Everywhere. And support our podcast, and we'll keep talking about what we love to watch.
All right. We'll catch you guys on the next one.